thumbing through a collection of his work, I came across a wonderful phrase that's on your program. The words are, simply imagine worrying. And that's what I think of when I think of Steve Gardner, because as many of us have said, he was a great supporter of South Carolina poets, a great supporter of the Poetry Initiative, and when you connected with Steve Gardner, there was worrying that just seemed to rise in the room. So, in picking out poems, that's kind of the theme that I worked with. And for an ancestor poet, and simply imagine worrying, I chose a poem by James Dickey. A morning, another dog poem, by the way. A morning, a dog surroundingly howls. Painfully he is changing his voice from a voice from the moon to the voice he has for the sun. I stoop, and my hands are shining. I have picked up a piece of the sea to feel how a tall girl has swum yesterday in it too deeply, and below the light has become more naked than Eve in the garden. I drop her strange body on the cobbles. My hands are shining with fever, and I understand the long, changing word of the dog with the moon dying out in his voice, and the pain when the sun came up for the first time on angel shut gates in its rays set closer than teeth. Steve's poem. Simply imagine worrying. Directions for finding the best way out. Look to the brightest star, the butterfly, then make a quarter turn and keep it to your left. Take as many paces as you need until you reach the semicircle of trees closest to the voice that calls your mother's name. Select the tree across from you, the fullest one, and tell the final leaf the name that you too go by. Point out the branch you used to hang on, your feet swinging just above the lawn, your mother's voice wondering where you are, some other voice calling some other name back down the alleys between the endless suburban houses. Turn your back, stepping slowly, like the shadow, low behind the hedges they clutch against their houses and stalk the yard's circumference back soft into the wide and yawning neighborhood that feeds to their garages and holds the birds of evening safely in its ever-present wings. In my simply imagine worrying poem, he sits and rocks slightly. He now accepts his mind was lost at birth, yet some kind of song must have passed through those gray channels. This is why he quietly hums Ave Maria, why he still prays bedtime prayers, still searches behind cloud fields, knowing seeds are planted one by one. He says, I am his hero. But fathers who beat 5-year-old sons often believe heroes are make-believe or are manic manifestations. Phobias start inside the mind. Our vine pagels offer few escape roads and are a place beyond relative placement. Dad's bottom line, when all else fails, except God is everywhere, can gleam on altars, can show up at a dinner dressed to the nines, can move crisscross fashion, can pace and padded rooms, can melt on your tongue, rise in the holiest of hopes, can walk in wearing a wide-brimmed straw hat and denim pants. Rant? Why? Every father carries the world in 2 pockets. Deep inside the right one, the tree of knowledge and seeds of wisdom. And in the left one, the seam hides a small tear, and a yellow-eyed owl is no longer sure how to swim through the night. Thank you.